Hey there, hi there, it's me, Priscilla B, and welcome to your weekly tea reading. Okay, spilling the tea here, 2025. Also, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you. So, I love Ipsy. Okay, Ipsy is the best. So, I'm going to be doing a Ipsy tutorial. Um, Start the year with a clean slate. Welcome to the year 2025, where living in the moment calls for a return to the basics, only better than ever. Okay, this is the 2025 Ipsy Glam Bag. Okay, it's so cute. It kind of looks like a little clasp wallet or purse. It almost reminds me of like Bridgerton or something like that kind of era where you would put a stamp on a letter and it has like the gold emblem, and it's really cute, and the fabric is like this really cool, like almost feels like it's like a woven is that even a word? I don't know, but anyways, it's like really pretty, and it's blue, and the texture is really nice. So inside contains um the Cete London Glow to Illuminating Blush and Tempt Me. This multidimensional blush highlighter hybrid has a silky powder and ultra-fine dusty rose pigments that seamlessly build and blend over makeup with no streaks, harsh lines, or cakiness. It stays on up for 12 hours too, so you can glow and on and on. Tip: with a blush brush, slightly sweep over the apples of your cheeks. A little goes far. Okay, now we have a Belle Pierre Cosmetics HD Smoothing Primer. This is Get Caught in 4K looking flawless with this HD Ready Smoothing Primer. Watch as pores, fine lines, and dry patches are blurred into invisibility. This hydrating formula keeps oils in check, setting the perfect base for makeup that stays looking fresh way after the credits roll. Tip: smooth a pearl-sized amount over your face within a minute, then apply your makeup. Then we have Cola Life Light Me Up Eye Treatment. Tired of being dragged down by your dark circles and under eye bags? This nourishing cream gives you tired eyes a wake up call with deep hydrating shea and cocoa butters, plus jojoba and safflower, safflower oils to help smooth out fine lines and wrinkles. Tips: use your ring finger to gently tap a pea-sized amount around your eye area. And then there's Patchology Wake Up Call Energizing Sheet Mask Set. Power packed with energizing caffeine, vitamin C rich orange extract, and revitalizing ginseng. This sheet mask turns up your skin radiance and glow factor while reducing the look of dark marks and discoloration in just 10 minutes. Tip: smooth this onto your face and relax for 10 minutes. Then part in the remaining essence. Pack. And then we have Memoir Archives Candy Shop Fragrance. This candy coated fragrance is nostalgia at its finest, dialing in on the joyful aromas emanating from your favorite candy shop. The mouth watering and delicious scent of sugared peaches, watermelon gummies, and decadent vanilla will satiate any gourmand lover. Tip: spritz this on your pulse points, wrists, and neck, as well as behind your ears. Okay, so I'm going to empty out the bag. So here is the Cite. Hold on. London Glow to Illuminating Blush and Tempt Me. Okay, so I have my blush brush. My blush brush, that's fun to say. And so basically, you have to put the primer on first. Okay, so this is the primer. Okay, so you can see what it looks like. There we go. And so this is going to be a 4K looking flawless primer. Okay, and we're going to smooth a pearl sized amount over our face, wait a minute, and then apply our makeup. So I'm not going to do a whole bunch of makeup. I'll do the blush and the other stuff. So we're just doing like a little pearl size amount. So I would say like this makes probably like a pearl size. And then you just pat it like where you want it to go. Usually I do like the cheekbones, like highlight the cheekbones is a great um, 4K dimensional look. I wouldn't like maybe you want to do your forehead a little bit. I have a big forehead, so in my opinion, so I would just do like these cheeks here. Okay, and then the blush, I would put that on as well. But I think because my eyes might be looking a little tired, I would do that first and save the blush for last. And the energizing sheet mask, I already used mine. So, yeah, I don't have that to show you, but it is really nice. It's very cold and very refreshing. Okay, so if my eyes are like, if I have bags under my eyes, I don't think I do have bags under my eyes, but let's just say I do. So I would just put a little bit here, right? And then just go like that. And just kind of like use your ring finger. So this is one of my ring fingers. I have a lot of rings. So maybe I would use this one or this one or both. Like, this is up to your own interpretation. It doesn't have to be exactly so. It's just like giving you the basics, okay? And the rest you can improvise. Okay, so now that I have my like primer and my eye under eye, you know, um Koala Light Me Up eye treatment. Okay, then I'm ready to go with my blush. And this is what it looks like inside. Okay, so now I have my blush brush. I'm just going to do this. A little bit here. A little bit here. And the light is really like illuminating my cheekbones. So, and it says not to put on a lot, you know, you just want enough. Oh, don't poke your eye out. So that would be over the apples of your cheeks. Your apples, this is like your high point of your cheekbones. This is more like your low area. So I would do like in between this and this area, you know? But it's up to you, okay? And then we have this really cool Candy Shop spray spritzer perfume. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my area. Okay, I sprayed my area, but it says to spritz this on your wrists and neck. Okay, so your wrists and your neck. Okay, so you want to do like a little bit here, that, rub it together like this, and then there. And now you've got your pulse points. Okay, so like think of a vampire movie, right? Where like the vampire wants to like bite the like beautiful damsel in distress neck. Okay, so you want it to smell good when the vampire bites there, and then you have your wrists. Okay, so that's gonna be like another like from the movie, not movie, the show True Blood. Like they were really into like biting like that at first, and then the neck, like think of vampire stuff, okay? That where the vampires like to bite, okay? Um, so that's my little Ipsy glam bag makeup tutorial. And for February, this year is looking next level. So we have Generation Skin Pore Refining Cleanser. New Year's resolution: give your skin a glow up with this brightening cleanser. And then we have Mo Beauty Jelly Tinted Lip plus Cheek Stain in Chili. Less is more this year. And this multitasking product fits the bill. And then Mark Anthony Grow Long Scalp and Hair Serum. High quality hair growth serum for your strongest strands yet. Yes, please. Okay? So these are some sneak peeks of what may or may not be in the February glam bag. Okay, so I won't know till February, but yeah. All right, so I'm putting my makeup products, beauty products back in my little bag here. It's so cute because it's like a little wallet, and it can just go in your pocketbook, like your regular tote bag, whatever you're wearing. And also, to finish the look, I thought these earrings paired really well. They're so cute because they remind me of spring, and I think they look really cute and match and pair well with the bag. So to finish the look, I would go with these earrings here. Okay. And I don't have on like what I would typically wear if I was dressing up and going out with like fancy earrings. Whoa. Okay, Sheen. Well, little tiny pearl just fell off. Okay, that's okay. And they still look cute. And I would just go with like, something that pairs well with this look. And the model in this picture is pretty much us wearing like all white. So maybe that would be your like go-to outfit, something springy and fresh. Okay, so now let's get down to a business. Let's spill this tea. All right, so while the tea is getting ready, the teacup reading, the tea leaf reading, all that fun stuff, I'm going to start with just the general like energy overall, and then the tea leaf reading will tie it all in to make it all make sense. So first I'm starting off with my office tarot cards. Okay, so this is the unofficial office tarot card deck. So I'm going to start with this. From there. Say what we got first. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Sabra. Okay. Sabra. Saber, right? So, wow. Let's see what else. Ooh, Ace of Wands, a Dundies Award. It says Creative Spark and Most Potential Award. Stanley, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, there he is doing his crossword, or maybe he's doing Sudoku. I have a dream, 900 days until retirement. All right, wow. Okay, Three of Wands. All right. Yeah, Jim is on the phone here, and he's talking about business. He started his own business. So I feel like you are really focusing on your business. Like you're not really concerned with other people's business. You're not really I feel like you're blocked like from doing your business. Like you're blocked from doing what you want to do. There's some blockages. But like I feel like you're starting out with it without being paid, like compensated fairly for your hard work. But you're still determined to be recognized and gain the recognition you feel you deserve. Okay, because you're a very creative person and you have a lot of potential, but Um, the problem I'm seeing is like there's 900 days till retirement, right? There's still all this time in between you getting the recognition you deserve and all the work you have to do to get there, right? It's almost like you have a boss um, that is making you work extra hard for something you feel you already deserved, like before getting like all of this extra work. Yeah. Um, Ten of Swords, a lot of drama is getting in the way of your rewards. A lot of these different like relationships, a lot of these different personalities, um, because you're not really the people want you more like it's almost like the drama is more important to some of these people than the actual work, than the actual business aspect. Yeah, High Priestess. Okay, so that is really your ticket out of this. It's like your get out of jail free card. It's like you don't need any more drama in your life. You don't need to be punished for things like you didn't do. You don't need to feel like the wrath and the sword, attacks that like other people are projecting onto you. So you're really your intuition, your high priestess energy, the ace of wands, that's your creative spark. Using your intuition to get yourself out of the drama, get yourself out of whatever this energy is that's like not recognizing your hard work and compensating you fairly, and they just want you to be part of some drama, and they're not concerned with like the business part and the business aspect of what's really going on here. They don't want to do like good work. They don't want to do good business. They want to just do the bare minimum, and they want you to like pay the price for it. When really you should be the one who is making money, and because you're the one who's doing all the hard work. So you should be the one collecting the paycheck. But it's like, okay, so I had this job basically, and it was, a commission based job. And I was fine with commission. I mean, I didn't have a choice, right? It would have been nice to have like at least something every week. But I was like, all right, I'll give this a try, right? And so basically, doing the commission, doing the work to earn the commission, um, was sort of interrupted, I want to say, by upper level employees that wanted um, a portion of my earnings, even though they're not the ones doing the work. And I felt that was unfair. If you're not putting in the work and you're not putting in the effort, why are you getting my pay? You can go over there and do your own work and get your own pay. But they found like a loophole where because they're upper management, they can take um, their lower level employees' money. So that to me was not fair. So I was not willing to do the work of my own need for money and the work for them. Like, I'm not here to earn money for you. I'm here to earn money for me. Like, you're perfectly capable. Obviously, they weren't capable. That's why they had to steal lower level employees' right of money. Okay, right to their own money. So, um, yeah. Um, so you're not about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are like, yeah, no, that's not happening. You're bringing in like full queen bee, goddess, triple moon goddess energy here to this. You're not about to just let other people take your power away from you. You're not about to let them take your hard earned money when they are not doing the right thing, when they are taking your money and not like reinvesting it into your safety and security. They're not reinvesting it into protecting your best interests. They are all about what they can gain. It's not a team effort. It's definitely not a team effort. So, and there's a lot of drama here because this energy is very, oh my gosh, here's my candle wax cards. Yeah, there's imbalance. When you want balance and harmony to exist, this is Two of Pentacles. It smells good. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there, when you're trying to get to retirement, right? When you're trying to get to that 899 day, right, of your life, right, where you're gonna finally not have to go into the office anymore. You have a dream. You want to retire. You want to, go sit on an island somewhere for a month or two and just not do anything because you've reached that stage in your life. Okay, the thing is that you are balancing other people's energy with your energy because they're like, here, take on my problems, take on my drama, take on my, problems that I can't solve on my own. You have your own stuff over here, but you need to take care of my problems too. When you're like, I'm not getting paid to take care of your problems, I'm getting paid to take care of mine. There's a difference, So there's like that balancing act where you're like, please stop handing me your workload and just do it yourself. And then there's this Three of Wands, okay, where you're focusing on your own business, you're focusing on your own goals, your own, set of challenges and goals and all of that stuff. And you're doing a pretty good job of it, I will say. Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is Dwight and Angela getting married. Okay. So I love the red wax on here. It just adds an extra layer of like chaos to the chaos you're already, dealing with. Okay. But anyway, so the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is seriously like your dreams come true in the end because you focused on your problems, you focused on your business, you focused on what you deserve versus trying to help other people get to where they want to go. Like, you're not their life coach, you're not their therapist. Why are you trying to help them? Like, it's okay to be like, okay, like, I acknowledge what you're trying to do, okay, but you have to at least say, you know what, just because you want me to take on all of your problems doesn't mean I'm going to do that, okay? I'm not getting paid to do that, and we're all on our own life paths, and it's really not up to me to decide what you do or you don't do with your own problems, okay? You have to figure that shit out. And that's really going to be key to your success here, key to your creative pursuit, key to your potential award. And that's going to lead you to your Nine of Cups, to your happily ever after, to marrying the person of your dreams. Like, it's like your career goals, your relationship goals, they're both coming into balance because you're no longer accepting and taking on other people's responsibilities. And I feel like for you, like this week, because this is just a week, okay? This is just a week. I'm not saying you're going to get married at the end of the week. Maybe you are. Congratulations if you watch this and you're getting married in like a few days. That's amazing. But I'm just saying, like, you are planning ahead. You're planning ahead this week for, your award. You are planning to gain that award of recognition that you deserve. Okay. You're also planning ahead for what you foresee for yourself in the future. When you do get to that age where you want to retire, where you do get to that age where you're like, I already did all my business stuff. Like, I already met all my business goals. I already made all those dreams come true because I focused on it, because I didn't give up on it, because I didn't try to take on other people's responsibilities when they are perfectly capable of taking care of themselves. Okay. We have life coaches, we have therapists, we have lots of systems in place to help people in need. So for them to say, oh, I can't go and get help from the systems already created, you personally, you need to stop doing your goals and put your goals on the back burner and help me with mine, is completely ridiculous. So high priestess then energy. Okay, and what I mean by that is, I mean, like, you're like, yeah, no, like my intuition, my spidey senses are, tingling here. Like, I'm not about that life, okay? Um, and I feel like offering a helping hand is one thing. Being generous in to what you can be generous with and you're capable of is one thing. But to like overreach and overextend yourself to where now you are suffering, you're no longer helping anyone. You're not helping anyone. You're not helping them because they don't care anyway. They just want to use you. And you're not helping yourself because you're now getting used. So a high priestess is not about that life. She does not let people use her, okay? And she doesn't use other people either. She trusts her intuition and she lets it guide her on the right path. And other people trying to pull you into their drama, you're not about that life, okay? You are about balancing your own, stuff. And when other people try to throw up their stuff on you, it's like, I'm not here, like, I'm not your barf bag. Like, go get a barf bag. I'm not a barf bag, So you have your own dreams, you have your own goals. I see you wanting to expand your business or start your own business. You're a very creative person. You are the business. Like, you are like the walking business, like independent contractor. Like, you and you want to be paid fairly. You want to be compensated fairly. And in the end, you're going to get your 9 of Cups. You are going to get your happily ever after. You are going to get that emotional fulfillment you need. Your friends and family, the ones who support you, the ones that want you to get to that place in your life where you are settling down and marrying your soulmate, or you are getting a raise for your very hard work that you deserve, or you are expanding your business into like new areas and new aspects, like that is going to happen for you. Like, so that's like future, like, I mean, short term wise, you are going to get paid fairly what you deserve. You are going to, you know, reach new business goals. Okay, so that is going to happen. You just have to stay away from the drama starters. You have to stay away from those people that are not doing their work and trying to make you do twice the workload. Okay, so there are certain things that, like, everybody is given a job, and if somebody, and it's like, supposed to be like a team effort, right? But some people don't want to accept a role that they stepped into. It's like they were forced into it, and if they were forced into it, then they don't want to do it, then they should quit and move on. But instead, they want to try to get you to do their work, and then they get paid for doing their work when really you did it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just be careful there. The same rules apply for relationships too. It's like you're both given certain tasks to do in the relationship. There's certain like there's certain like unwritten rules. It's more like verbal agreements, and if your partner doesn't keep their word, then you just broke the relationship, right? You just broke the non-verbal, or verbal, they're non-written contract, okay? So, and Dwight and Angela are so funny because they always wrote down their rules, right? There were moments when they treated their relationship like a business where they had rules, and then there were times when they were just like, in agreement verbally. And if they broke those rules, like, Dwight killing Angela's cat, or Angela being with Andy, and and saying she's going to marry Andy, but like secretly being with Dwight, it's like there were times when their relationship was like on the up and up and they were doing so well and they were so happy, and then they were on the really down because they had to learn and grow together. And like I feel like for you it's like you look at relationships that way. You know, sometimes there's really good highs and sometimes there's really good lows. Well, really good lows now. There's really bad lows. But being the high priestess, when it comes to your rewards and your recognition, it's like you know deep down inside when you deserve support and when you deserve the recognition of the hard work you've been putting in, and when you're being used and you're not about that life. You should never be about that life. Okay, so let's see what we have for the celestials. Okay, so we have Eight of Swords, entrapment. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if that's not the truth, I don't know what is. Okay. Yeah. This energy, this drama starting energy, because this is a tea reading. We're spilling the tea. Oh, thanks, sweetie. They want to entrap you. They want to like enslave you, okay? They want to make you their bitch, okay? You're not about that life, okay? That's not who you are. So, yeah, those people who want to bring you into their drama, yeah, don't fall for their trap. I would say just stay clear of whatever entrapment energy they're putting onto you, because you do you, okay? And you're not about that life. The tower, yeah, see, I see kind of sort of like a tower in the background of these swords. This light back here almost like reminds me of a tower. So here's your tower card, Revelations. Okay, you are standing outside the tower. Okay, with all of this energy coming off you, like you're totally like, I want to say you're almost like reinventing yourself, but you've already kind of done that already. It's more like you already did that, and now people are like, oh my gosh, whoa, watch out for, so and so, because she or he or whatever is like, they are on fire. Okay, like you were on fire. Okay, so this is definitely like a very bold move that you're making in regards to these energies that want to entrap you and like fit you into a mold sort of and make you like their bitch, and you're like, what? Excuse me. Are you for real? Like, are you serious? So what? It's just like another like pressure, like another energy that's very pressurizing. It just wants to push you down and mold you into what it wants you to be versus what you already know you are. Okay, so you were standing outside this energy like, I'm not about that life. Okay, I'm gonna go out in the world and just like pave my own way forward. um and all of you can just stay in your little towers and your like small-minded thoughts and ideas and just not focus on big picture real world problems. Okay, and you want to just like fall into that, you know negative aspect of life where you just like want to use people. Okay, and you're not about that. Okay, you're not about being used or using other people. Okay, the Magician, as above so below. Yeah, once you've stepped into your power, once you have like released these negative energies that you are no longer like dealing with, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not dealing with you. Like you can be somebody else's problem. Okay, so once you've stepped into this energy, you're now where you've like realized your potential and who you are, the Magician. Okay, your power is endless. Your creative spark, your gifts, your talents, all of the things that make you you are like heightened exponentially. You're no longer backing down from your role. Okay. I feel like you've stepped into the role of like leader, you've stepped into the role of teacher, you've stepped in the role of um like captain or coach. Like you've stepped into these roles where you're given a team and um you try your best to teach others or lead others or coach others or whatever it is, like whatever your title is, like leadership role wise, to like how they can, do better, how they can step up and just like, you know, not fail, right? Not lose. But when your time was done there, when you've taught them everything you can and your time's up, then it's like, okay, well, I did everything I could, and now it's time to move on to a new project, right? To a new class, to a new group of people, right? So you're doing that, right? You're leading by example, and you are creating this like beautiful magical experience along the way. That's really truly just like who you are. Like you don't leave things in like shambles and destruction and chaos, right? You leave things like with a message, like a very clear message, like to trust yourself, to be a leader, to, do the right thing. And, yeah. So as above, so below, like there's really great, like good times in relationships, and then there's really like low points in relationships. So I feel like this week you are that um, balance, right? You're like, well, I'm over here having a really good time. These people over here are obviously having a really low time. I'll do what I can to help, but I'm not taking on all of the responsibilities that they're given, right? It's like, no, this is your job title. This is your job description. And if you want to do good at it, then I'll give you some hints and clues as to how to do that. But doing your job for you, that's not your responsibility, right? So the magician is like, here's all these wonderful ideas and answers that can help you, but you have to take the advice, or you have to somehow find your solution, however that turns out for you. Okay? That's what a leader does. A leader doesn't do the work for the others. It tells them how to get the job done right. Whether they accept or not is up to them. Whoa. Yeah. 9 of Swords. Isolation. Yeah. I feel like you're taking just time out. Like you're taking a break from like all the drama that's been put on you last week, I would say, has been put on you. Like this week you're like, yeah, no, like I'm sticking to what I need to do. I'm not going to concern myself. Yeah, sweet. So since last week was so like, the energy was so like, oh my gosh, how can we start up all this drama with, so and so? How can we entrap them into our, destructive tendencies or whatever, get them caught up in our destructive ways? And you're like, tower moment. Like, no, thank you. So now your week ahead is like looking a bit better and brighter than last week, because you already are like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with the drama. I'm not being part of that. And like stop causing drama where there doesn't need to be drama. Okay. And then you have 4 of Swords. Yeah, this is restoration. Yeah, once you've like isolated, once you've taken some time off and like taken a little breather, a little break, you're gonna feel restored and renewed and refreshed going into this week, because you're no longer letting the drama like steal your peace of mind and your happiness, because you're like, that's not what life is about. Life isn't about being caught up in somebody else's drama and their pettiness and their, you know, mistakes that they're not owning up to and they're not admitting they're at fault. You're doing you're doing you. You're like, you know. So yeah, makeup. So, Six of Cups, familiarity. Yeah, you're going to surround yourself with familiar energy, with friends, with family that bring out that support and structure and emotional needs that you have. Um, you are trusting your intuition with this one because um, there is a sense that there are people who were familiar to you last week that really did this drama. They freaking bombarded you with all this drama. And you're like, yeah, I'm going into this week with actual familiar energy that doesn't try to start drama with me, that doesn't come after me, that isn't like attack mode on me, okay? That isn't trying to get me to do their work for them. So you're really like surrounding yourself with like good support, familiar energy, like other leaders, other wise, intuitive energies that that like yeah that aren't doing drama, that aren't starting up drama, that's for sure. King of Swords, yeah, discernment. Use your discernment when it comes to the week ahead, okay? um the King of Swords is a very wise, influential, powerful leader, and that energy is not going to let you throw yourself under the bus for others. Like, why a king doesn't do that, okay? A queen doesn't do that. They're like, look, I was put in this position of power for a reason, and I'm not going to just like take on the attacks, right? So, you know, yeah, okay. So Queen of Coins, luxury. Yeah. Like if you literally are like, yeah, I'm not going to subject myself to these attacks. Like I'm going to send out my soldiers to protect me. Like, you know, your rewards are going to be really like luxury, okay? Abundance. Like you are living the luxurious lifestyle, okay? So your role in all of this isn't to like have to like constantly be like fighting for your survival. I mean, you know, you want to enjoy your rewards. You want to enjoy the good things in life. Okay, the good things that life has to offer. Okay, it's okay. So once you do that and you accept the awards that, you know, universe or spirit life has to offer you, you're gonna be getting like your rewards. Like it's that simple. Okay. You know, this energy over here wants to maybe steal your rewards or take what doesn't belong to them, right? And use you for their own personal gain. Okay. But you are a leader. You are a strong, powerful person that has a voice, that can set your own rules, and you don't have to break your own rules and jeopardize your own safety and your security for somebody else because they don't care about you. And they've made that clear. I feel like last week people made that clear. And it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, but that's not right. Like, you don't do that to people. You don't come after people and just attack. That's not okay. Alrighty. It's one thing if you're like in a game of Survivor, you know, playing for $1,000,000. That's one thing. But when it's just like everyday life and people are in attack mode on your well-being and your security, and you're not in a game to win $1,000,000, that's just wrong. It's just wrong. And I feel like this week you are like, yeah, I'm going to go live my luxurious lifestyle. And I'm going to just be like, yeah, You're funny, okay? So that's my favorite saying, you're funny. Because it is funny. It is funny. Um, okay, the lovers, kindred souls. Yeah, kindred souls. So friendship, love. Um, so this is the lovers, the kindred souls, the soulmates, the friendships, all love. Okay, this is also you possibly loving yourself too. Self love, okay, self care. That's why I have luxury here. Queen of Points. The Queen of Points is telling you like you already have the King of Swords on your side. Yeah. So it's again, the King of Swords reminding you like you already know you're good. You already know you're Gucci. You already know you're wise. You already know you're intuitive. You're already like the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, that's like a really old saying. But there's also another saying. You're not the sharpest tool in the shed. And that applies to these people who are trying to attack you. Okay? Yeah, so, the Queen of Coins is gonna, be your reminder that you deserve luxury this week. And the lovers, kindred souls. Yeah, I feel like by the end of the week, you're going to be pairing up with like-minded individuals that support you and what you're doing, that understand what you're doing. And also, there was the 10 of Cups, too, at the end of the week. So it's overall just like looking like a really good week ahead. Obviously, people love to attack other people and people love to start drama. So just, go into this week knowing that like that's a real possibility, just one that is not going to be fun or great. And you just have to really be like, yeah, no. Okay, just put them in line and say, no, we're not doing the drama. Thank you. That's like not your cup of tea. Like, speaking of tea, I have to get your tea leaves. So we're gonna just finish off the Celestials with the Ace of Wands, and that is Creative Spark. Okay, that is your award. That is your spiritual superpower. Is your creative spark. Your ability to take something that people would normally look at as like basic, just nonsense, like lower level energy, and literally bring it up to 100. It's like, no, this is not as simple as people would like it to be. Okay, there are levels to things. There are different dynamics at play here, and your creative spark is tying that all together. So tying things together, you could also be tying the knot. So depends how you look at it. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I love that saying. And for your tea leaf, okay, so this teacup says, "Pre-chance this cup will show it thee. Wouldest thy fortune like to see?" Okay, so we are going to be looking in here. So I don't know if you read tea leaves or not, so you can come up with your own interpretation, because I am so new to this. But I will just tell you what I see. Okay. Let me just give you a good view. Okay. All right, so we have here the different like planets, like Sun, Moon, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, Pluto, Neptune, and Jupiter, Mars. Travel is really like a focus point for you here. Maybe not so much like in your sun sign aspect, like you might be a little bit more like realistic when it comes to that. But for your moon energies, Venus, Mars, even maybe like Mercury, Neptune, Jupiter, I would say like you really want to go on a trip. Like you really are focusing, because there's a ship at the bottom of the cup. And I feel like you're focusing on travel, like travel plans. I also really think that like Another major thing that's on your mind is love. Because there's a heart with an arrow through it, and there's a lot of leaves around the heart. I do see a variation of different energies that are at play here when it comes to your heart, because you want to protect your heart, but it's like Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So I also see a lot like to do with the snake. I think I had a dream about a yellow snake last night. Was it a yellow snake? I think it was yellow. The orange one is what is it? Let me look it up real quick for you. Orange snake. Chakra. Yeah, the orange snake is the sacral chakra, and it's located in the tower abdomen, associated with creativity, pleasure, and sexuality. It governs emotional balance and is an important energy center in many spiritual practices. And there was the Ace of Wands. Okay, that's your creative spark. So, what about yellow snake? This is a green snake too. Okay. So the Kundalini serpent is a powerful symbol representing the primal energy of life and spiritual enlightenment. So the yellow one is Manipuro, third chakra, self-control. Okay. Yeah, self-control. Self-esteem, balance, brings harmony, protection, and self-esteem. Yeah, especially when that's being threatened. When the balance can be threatened, our self-confidence can cause depression and confusion. When balance brings harmony, protection, and self-esteem. Yeah, ego, personal, powerful, will. Yeah. So these are all self-esteem, creative spark. When those are threatened, that can lead to depression and things like that. So you might not be feeling like, if love is on your mind and you're not feeling the most self-confident, you're like feeling like you're under attack, then your self-confidence will be lowered. And when your self-confidence is lowered, then there goes your creative spark. That's why these attacks are happening, because they want to get into your confidence. They see you being confident in yourself. They see you going after your own dreams and your own goals and trusting your own intuition. And these attacks are coming from people with low, insecure, they're just very insecure people. So they have to attack someone who's very powerful to feel more confident, right? It's so sad. Why? It's so sad. Okay. Anahata is the green, fourth chakra, self-acceptance. The fourth chakra, located in the region of the heart, connects us to our emotional self, bringing harmony, generosity, and love. When off balance, it can lead to over-loving, jealousy, abandonment, and bitterness. When in balance, it brings joy, gratitude, and compassion. Yeah, so this is definitely out of balance. I saw this a lot last week. There was a lot of fourth chakra misalignment coming in to major. Okay, this wasn't even your own chakras. This was other people's chakras that were out of line, that were unbalanced. And then they were like, oh, let me attack someone who is balanced. Yeah, wow. Fourth chakra, love. Yeah, love, self-love, self-acceptance. Yeah. So these are your tools. These are your keys to success, okay? Is making sure that you're in alignment with yourself. And then so when misaligned people, okay, because I was getting that all last week. There were so many misalignments happening. So I feel like you're stepping into this week aligned, ready to go. And I feel like you have been asked to like clean up other people's messes, but you're not going to do that. Okay. You're going to worry about yourself and take care of your needs first and foremost. And then you have the fiery torch. Yeah, like no one's snuffing out your torch this week. Like you are lighting your way forward. You're lighting your path forward. So travel is on your mind here. It's like a focus for you is to set forth and, chart new waters and travel and explore and go on new adventures. So I feel like that's happening for you this week. So keep that creative spark, light torch, burning bright. And love and light always.